We'll race to the other side.
Okay. So let's warp back to the house. Awesome. Okay, so now let's do the second part, which is use the highway. So Asmodeus has one little advantage on me for doing this. He likes using his grappling hook, so it makes him go a little bit faster. But, you know.
I don't have Hermes boots.
Exactly. So I have Hermes boots, so I go a little bit faster than him. This is basically our highway. Just making... It doesn't have to be this deep. I just decided to make it this deep for the fun of it. So I wouldn't have to fight any, basically, I wouldn't have to level any mountains or any plains like that. That way if a meteorite lands, I mean, I won't lose possible ore, but, you know.
The other one thing that might make the highway more difficult to make is corruption.
Yeah. Honestly, going through corruption is incredibly frustrating. But if you have the correct pickaxe, it's pretty awesome. But like I said, I mean, you can make this a lot higher. I just decided to put it at 0 depth level for the fun of it. But, I mean, I've done this a couple of times, and we've done it higher. And going through corruption is incredibly easy. You just go over. It doesn't really matter. And this, using his grappling hook, goes a little bit faster than me, but I mean, I don't like messing around with it. Honestly, it's a really good idea to use your grappling hook, but it's not my style. Because I'm G like that.
So much faster than you.
The only little thing, and it's really minor, honestly, is that sometimes some like slimes spawn or zombies. But I mean, if you put torches adequately, you reduce the amount of spawning by so much, so it doesn't really matter that much. Or you just wave your sword like me.
Because I'm rapping. Yeah, it's the downfall of these.
You know what? You should have stayed home. That way I could have actually, like, we would have had a comparison. See how far we are.
We're pretty far.
We must be at least at like 5,000 feet by now.
Oh, fine.
So let's say I'm trying to get to the castle because, I don't know, Asmodeus is like fighting Skeletron and I died and I'm like, oh my god!
And we forgot to set up spawn point.
Yeah, you know, there's other things that we'll do in other survival tips, obviously, that I'm just giving a generic example. But let's say you have to get to the left or the right or whatever, and it's there. I mean, that's it. Look, we got there. And that's considerably less time. I mean, I didn't have to fight all those annoying monsters. I didn't have to fight with terrain. I didn't have to mess around with nothing. I mean, that makes that so much easier. It's like incredible.
Now we can go see the beautiful side of the sea.
So let's go see Asmodeus' awesome art that he did.
It's so random.
Maybe it's not. Basically, he didn't want to mine straight up because we were, I don't know, for whatever reason, he didn't feel like it.
I didn't want to flood the cave.
There's ways to mine through the. Yeah, there's also ways to mine through like liquid, but we'll do that in another video. So basically, what he did is he mined the contour of the ocean. So now, let's say if we want coral real fast, we can run right here. We can also make farms, you know. That's something we'll do in other videos as well. But I mean, let's say you really do need to get to the left or to the right of the map, and you just entered the game for some reason. I mean, this is incredibly easy. I mean, it took like a fraction of the time that it took me to actually run over the terrain. So I hope this video helped you guys, and remember to push it to the awesome.